Chichi, Chichi, ¿qué te llega?
Don't worry about me. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this.
It's the motto. Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, making. Have you ever been in that situation where you just want to, you just want to take it off? Take it off. Slow, steady, undress, impress. Can you feel the fire burning? I love the way your body feels on me. Boy, your touch is mind-blowing. Let me taste how I want your lips on me. I don't know why you get me high. You're so damn fine. I'm so addicted. I wanna make you mine. Don't waste no time. You're so damn fine. I love the way you move.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't know I didn't have no mic audio. When I record tutorials, I separate the channels. So I always forget to put it back. I need to create like a profile on OBS or something, but it's all good. It's all good. All right.
Can't get you on my mind, don't try. Just let me love you, I don't lie. 'Cause I love the way you move.
Vocals okay. Very upfront. Very unnatural sounding. Could be the compression. Drop cool, but to be honest, it doesn't really sell me. Everything's playing, but it's like a band just formed and everyone's not on the same page. Not really making me feel like, there's anything catchy about it. Melody on that plucks all over the place. What I would focus on is getting a good bass progression going, just making that sound proper. And then from there, when the vocal and bass work well together harmonically, but it makes you feel like you're hearing a cream track in essence, right? Then maybe the pluck melody can be simplified and add to the conversation in a very meaningful way, rather than being that one guy that always wants to make it about himself. When you guys are talking about the World Cup, he starts talking about how his dad left him with the hot dog waitress when he went to the World Cup, and he never saw him again. So when someone says I'm gonna get a milk, if they say they're gonna go get a hot dog at the game, then be a little careful there. Don't let your dad go. But yeah, that's the main thing I'm feeling out with this. Like, a lot of work that needs to be done. Oh my baby, you looking mighty fine today. You looking mighty fine.
Burning weight on me. No, say this is more than just desire. So damn. I love the way you move.
Yeah, so a little all over the place, man. Honestly, you guys are moving around a lot more than most professionals doing their music. So melody wise, not really anything there. Vocals could be something with the bass again being proper. Just simplify it. Like, there's no reason to be moving notes around a lot, you know? Stay on one fucking, like, G, 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 A sharp, A sharp, A sharp, A sharp, A sharp, D sharp, D sharp, D sharp, D sharp, D sharp. Repeat. Okay? That's all. That's all. That's what Josh Baker does. That's what fucking Fisher does in Blackberries. The bass isn't moving around all over the place. You're doing a shit ton more than they are. All right, moving on to the next one. Thank you for sending it. I love you. And we get to work. Shit. Okay. Got thanks for the donation. Back for more of the feels. See, I listened to you, man. I listened to you. Let's hope that pays off. But thanks, man. Let's see what you made real quick. All right, for sense evaluation, don't skip, cause the feels, vocals from Splice, but fit so well, okay? Feels like I'm hearing the song before. I think it's just SoundCloud at this point making everything feel so cold, right? Okay. Dun, dun, dun. That melody, dun dun dun, bum bum bum, bum 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 bum. That's catchy. Hey, rather bored, taking too long. Could progress faster, but here we go. That harmony here, something's iffy here. Something's iffy. I want to go in with a microscope and see if there's some cancer in there. That's how iffy that sounded, bro. I'm like, oh shit, I felt a lump in these testicles kind of vibe, you know? Like, also that kick is very boxy, very, very boxy, which tells me either one, I need to cue that bitch, or I need to get it on a Sempic. May incur feelings of appetite. Hey, I want the vocals back, baby. Vocals, come back. Okay, yeah, now that here, the vocals are just, what the fuck's going on, bro? Like, one... Yeah, that's off, but, you know, that's just more of a warping thing. When you hear a song too long, you know, it's like when you're at a bar for too long, you walk in there going, oh, goddamn. What the fuck happened? Like, did God, like, the rapture start and, like, all the hot chicks went to heaven, or... And now we're left in hell, or what's going on? And as the night progresses, you have a couple beers, you know, you kind of get that, like, your brain just kind of goes like, it is what it is, and it starts to just, you know, like the hotness standard is set lower, so now you're more willing to just, you know, never mind. So it happens with music. You hear your song, there's shitty stuff going on in it, and your brain kind of like eventually just fixes it in your mind, or makes your mind think it's fine, or I'll fix it later. But yeah, off a little there. My internet's taking a shit, or what is this? Or God's about to punish me for mocking him. Okay. This is very bold. It almost sounded like a different song, but you're coming in with a different synth sound. lot of this is sounding kind of like not final products. It's sounding like draft. I'm all for imperfection, but not. You know, this section can work. I get it, right? Doing something cool like a C part, bridge part. You're not sounding monotone like everyone. But again, it's just sounding very rough draft. So keep working at it, I would say. If you're the type that's already like, fuck it, move on to the next song because boom, then it is what it is. Just focus on those things in the next track and that's about it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's see, we got Andrew Hurley just skipped. Thanks, man. I appreciate you for feeding my kids. You're feeding them McDonald's. You're feeding them some Burger King because life's hard. Please be honest and let me know, mix. Okay, it's not all about the mix. If the idea is strong, I will overlook the mix, dog. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, what the fuck? I ain't gonna, fuck you, dude. We're about to get fucked. All right. McDonald's. Dude, McDonald's is bomb, right? God damn it, bro. You see this shit? Come on, we can't be doing this, man. This is rookie. This is like you know, you send this shit to your dream label and they actually open it up, let's say, and you know, like, what the fuck? I shouldn't have to do all this. See, now they're like, man, fuck this guy. Who does this guy think he is? Insert accent from whatever country you say. ¿Quién se cree este güey? Ching chong, what ba? You know, like, come on, man. Don't do that. Like, I'm keeping you in check. I see you guys as my homies, my brothers. So if you do this shit, imagine, dude, like, come on. Be better, bro. I'll be back, okay? Just let me know. I'll be back. All right, we got the next one. Malik La Bomba. Just public that shit. I'll come back to it. Malik La Bomba, dime como extended master. All right, bro. All right. I think the first thing I have to state here is intro, drums sound the same, break, drums sound the same. Hopefully the rest of the track, it doesn't sound the same. Yeah, that bass is deep in there. Like that's the worst kind of bass. Like, you can kind of hear it, but you kind of can't. But there's some basses where you can kind of hear it, but then the sub makes up for it. This one, sadly, genetics, roulette, right? Was born on the wrong side of the world kind of vibe, you know? I don't know where the mids are. Dime cómo estás, que te quiero llevar a la pista. En la discoteca tienen azúcar, te hace sentir muy bien, mija. Yeah, man, those vocals need more respect. They are thinned out to the max. You gotta respect them vocals more. Come on. I like that. 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 Yeah, this is good. The idea is good, but look, it took me 2 minutes to get to that, bro. 2 minutes. And like, sonically, this isn't sounding proper, so you ideally want the person to fucking skip and land in this spot when they're checking your demo out for them to go like, oh, we're going to send this to so-and-so. Right now, the big issue is the bass. There's a side of me that wants to tell you to experiment with Asian girls. No, lower BPMs, dog. Lower BPMs, you know, like 124, 126, some more slowness, swag. Test it out. I think it might do the track wonders, because while I like the drums, it feels like the drums will be like they will shine more at a lower BPM. Okay? Or you can go up. I just made a video that's coming out today at 12, where I talk about, as a tech house producer, as a house producer, right now you're either going up in BPM or you're slowing it down in BPM. I am slowing it down, dude, because when you grind, you know, it gets slow, you know you're getting some, versus if it gets like faster, you know she's not into it. All right, so that's what I'm gonna say. But I really like the drop. I think the drop's dope. Okay, yeah, I would spend a lot more time on this track. I feel this one is dope. If you can get the vocals sounding proper, if you can get a proper good arrangement where I don't want to skip, I think this one is really signable, bro. This is a really good idea. Really good idea. All right, Andrew, what the fuck? Let's see. God damn it, Andrew, you fucking... Oh, you can't be doing this, bro. Especially not in this world with fucking... No name whip. Thanks, man. I got you. In this world with egos and managers with sticks up their asses, living through the artists, like you can't be doing that. You know, these guys, trust me, bro, I've dealt with them. Fucking assholes, dog. Fucking assholes, the managers. You know who we are? You know who I am? Like, I don't give a fuck, dog. You're coming to me. You need something from me, Mr. Manager. So don't be coming up in here saying like, oh, plus, you didn't do jack shit. It was your artist, Mr. Manager. All right, let's see. Thanks, bro. I look fucking young for my age, bro. I've been making it a mission to take care of myself. 3 kids, bro. Same woman. I like to brag about it. Agree, FY Nuts you. That's the first thing that came to mind. A little too much low end. All right, something new. Let's go, baby. Give me that piano. Idea-wise, dope. For me personally, when I said piano, something there happening, I didn't expect the vocal. I don't know how I feel. I definitely got a negative reaction from it. I don't know if it's because in my mind, my way is the way. Nothing wrong with it, but I was like, oh, and then, oh, okay. Back to grooving, right? So it's like, I didn't get the payout I am deserved. And like, yeah, dude. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So far, so good. Very smooth. Definitely the one thing that stood out, I'll just say it like this, and then you do it what you like. Again, I can only give comments, right? If you guys choose to act on them, it's up to you. Because I give comments to everyone, and then they release, and then they wonder why their track sounds like fucking shit. Okay. With this one, I like it. I love the drums. The vocals felt a little out of place compared to the drums. I don't know why that is. It almost feels like the drums have a lo-fi feel. The whole track does. But then the vocals don't feel like they're at that same page. This is more of a mixing thing, which I would say is not that important because it's better to release than not release because you just couldn't get the vocals to sit the way they were. Ideal-wise, it's sounding really dope to the point where I feel like maybe a little more time for sure on little things, but those little things are so minimal that it'll take you maybe like an hour max to like kind of like work at, maybe less, you know, if you just nail it. Like, you know, the low end too much. I'll also follow that up with, I have been hearing other tracks where the low end wasn't as overpronounced, so it maybe the effect is again amplified there. But for me, those are the main things right now. Let's check this break, that drop, and then we'll move on to the next one. Oh, babe, you don't got no name, baby, but I'm gonna give you a name. That's how much I love you, baby. Come from nothing, foster parents. Where you come from, baby? Didn't have a daddy. I can be your daddy, baby. Don't come from foster parents. I'll be your daddy, baby. Cause you know, to be a daddy don't mean you gotta come out of my DNA, baby. It just means someone cares for y'all, baby. Nah, man, just make it public or something, or resend it with like a link. Come on, bro, let's pledge to the Illuminati right now. Let's go, bro, because this shit's about to go down right now. There's the piano I wanted. Yeah, cool. I like this track. There's this fuck, I forget the name of the tracks, man. But fuck, if I remembered, I would. There was this track from this guy, doing like piano bass, really good. Maybe it was called "Love Is Enough." That's the quote that's ringing in my head, bro. Love is enough. Ay ay ay. Ah, fuck. But essentially, it's the same vibe to this. Just housey, very long, like 7 minutes long, just like this one. The break is almost 2 minutes long, and it has the piano stuff, so it can work, definitely. I call that more lounge music, coffee house music, which I think is an untapped resource, to be fair, for most DJs. Because if you can get the coffee shop vibing, you're the vibe maker in that coffee shop, and you can get business up for the owner, you can charge, bro. Like, you can fucking charge, dog. But all I'm gonna say with this one, very smooth, said everything I had to say. The break doesn't bother me. If I ever start rapping over your song, it just means that I'm bored and that something needs to happen there. Some form of like ad libs, some form of like, some form of of substance for me to be like, oh, I'm feeling it. You know, something coming, you know, this place is cursed kind of vibe. All right, let's keep going. Rich people music, maybe. It's like, I think it's, what is it, millennial music at this point, bro. Like, I went to a rave, dog. I party with Gen Z. Motherfuckers are fucking nasty motherfuckers, dog. Pushing me and shit. You know, I was just like, you know, I read self-help books. I'm pretty good. I'm just going to move to the back. There's nothing to prove here. So I'll just sit there and shit, dog. And yeah, but honestly, I think I'd have a lot more fun at a coffee shop seeing Brew, like, rip a set and buying a $6 drip coffee that came from fucking Kenya Like, you know, an elephant ate the beans and then the elephant pooped the beans out and then they grab the beans and clean them and then they fucking put them in some like drip in LA where like they put hot water so that it drips slowly, like almost like, you know, like, and then you drink it and go, ooh, that hits, bro. That hits. I am going to do a bit of the roulette, but right now we're just going down the line. So whoever gets the end of the stick gets the end of the stick. Also, did you fuck, what is this? Yeah, this is the worst way to start a song, man. You gotta throw Kanye in that intro or something going. That was crazy. They did nothing wrong, Jones. They did nothing wrong because society wants you to think they did something wrong. But who's behind every big world disaster, Jones?
No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours. No one man should have all that power. All that power.
Oh, shit.
No one man should have all that.
That intro is cool if you can amp it up more. Lacking mids, low end substance, atmosphere. That Reese is dope. Too open for my taste for too long, so it kills any form of feeling of space. All ideas coming as I hear it. But let's hear the drop because we all know in techno, that's what matters, right? The drop.
Power.
Sounds like the start of a Space 92 set.
No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. No one man should have, no one man should have, no one man should have all that power.
That's a pretty good sample. I like it. I like it. Pledge, bro. Pledge. You gonna stutter it? Come on, man. You don't gotta disco lines this shit. Don't bunt this shit. Pretty cool. I like it. There's only a couple things I have to say about this. And again, this is just one opinion and you do what you may with this, okay? Also, why is there a picture of a fucked up spine, dog? You're hitting me. We're getting better. Okay, so number one intro, big elefante in the room. You know, could be better. Drop, once it starts, yeah, let's just forget everything that happened before that, yeah? Like after this section. From there, like, I believe it was... Yeah, here, all that power. Oh, no man should have all that. I think you go into like a repetitive where you chop it up a bit. To me, that took me aback a little bit. I just wanted to hear the phrase one more time fully. Mixing of this is rather odd, but in this day and age, like, you know, it's like a lot of these like mix downs sound like, what the fuck are you doing? But I think at this rate, it's just people are touring. They're saving money and they're mixing it however they fucking mix it and shit, and that's what it is. But there is a question in my head. Did you Suno this parts of it? Because there's some shit going on in this where I'm hearing it going, how the fuck did you get your sounds to sound like that? You know, it's either over limiting, like, you know, over clipping. You're lucky that last shot of limiting didn't bust the Nas, but you almost won. Now I have to get the young kid in the block to come and remix this shit to have anything. Fuck, I forgot the lines, bro. I forgot the lines. Ask anyone out there. It don't matter if you use Ableton or FL. A banger's a banger. Anyways, yeah, cool track, man. A lot of energy. I could hear myself running to this. Those are the only things, the only thoughts that came as I was hearing that. All right, love you, bro. Keep killing it. Keep slanging. Keep being in Thailand, doing your thing. Live the life, bro. Live the life. No original samples in here, so it's clean. I know it's the type of song everyone's making, but it's for the streams. Self-release on my RL. Nico Fire. Okay.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it. 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 All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Take it slow.
I'm so sorry. I know this song. I love this song. AI vocals or no? The reason I ask is because if you hired someone to sing, do a cover, it is what it is. But damn, like Heathens, fucking, what is the name? Pilots? Like the vocal, it should have been a man, bro. Don't get a woman to do a man's job, you know? Like shit. But anyways, that's just my thoughts on it. Let's see where it goes.
Take it slow.
Yep. There's like a little weird entrance into that vocal.
Just because we just guns at the door doesn't mean our plans will change from hand grenades. You level on the psychopath sitting next to you. You level on the murderer sitting next to you. You gotta get this sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
It's cool. My main thing is it's missing the Nico Faya, you know, like the risk taking, man. This is just very normie, generic, gentrified. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of like, you know, you go get a taco in East LA back in the day, and there was a chance you would get shot, and that added to the excitement of it, the adrenaline, you know. It gave the taco more taste because you were like, this could be my last taco and stuff, you know. But like now it's just gentrified. There's no chance of getting shot, and now that taco, you eat it, and it's like, you know, it's not like your last taco and shit, you know. So that's the feel I'm getting with this. It's a little too safe. Exactly, man. Let's see where it goes. I get it. You play this out if the girls love the song, they're gonna, oh my God, oh, let that the kid take it. You know, like they're gonna do that and shit, and you're gonna be like, you know, I'm already in. But yeah, that's like the feeling right now. It's just the risk taking of it.
Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are, all my friends are, all my friends are, all my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Come on, give me that last drop. Do something dope, dog. Let's risk. Let's risk.
Take it slow.
I think with this is all I'm gonna say, right? I'm gonna keep saying this. All right, I'm not like, yeah, it's cool. Like, let's say this, we were in the studio, I'd be like, it's good enough. Let's release it and that's it. Fuck it, because it is what it is. But risk wise, like we can criticize, that's what music is so valuable in our fucking society, because if there was no music to criticize and hate on or love on, life would be rather boring, right? So all I'm gonna say is I like seeing you as an artist, I'm like, oh, damn, bruh. You fucking sold out on this one, but it's all good because selling out is not a bad thing. Sometimes you have to sell out to pay the fucking bills, right? Like Katy Perry, she used to be a gospel singer. She would sing about Jesus and how, you had to stick to the word of the Bible. And then she follows it up with I Kissed a Girl and I Loved It. And then she follows it up with that hummingbird song about a hummingbird sucking the fucking honey or the nectar out of a plant, and we already know what that means. She can suck a dick, right? So like that's the thing. It's like it's not all bad. We just state the obvious, man. But yeah, really good arrangement. Really not a lot going on where I'm like, it's just safe, good, nothing wrong with it. But I can't say, it's like, fuck, dude, the taco doesn't mean anything no more, but it's all good. I love you, bro. I love you. Rick Rubin been getting the sellout allegation. What do you mean by that? Maybe, man, man's getting old. He needs to build that retirement fund up. I think he spent it all on incense and like fucking yoga mats, and cleaning up that studio too, man. Janitors are expensive, especially private ones that you bring to your house and then try to change them from Catholic to Buddhist. Like, do you know that this doesn't matter? This isn't real. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to clean your toilet, bro. Leave me alone, bro. He did a poly. I don't believe it. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't know what that melody was. A little too Fisher Price for me personally. Again, I'm reacting to your music. I'm dancing, bro. Like, if I was in the crowd, that's what I'd be. I'd stop and go like, and then I'd start dancing again. So far, so good besides that lead. I need something new. coming back in, bro. Yeah, I dance. This is tough. But when the melody comes in, it's a little gay, so that's where I stop. I'm like, you ain't gonna see me dancing to this for 10 seconds. And then after the melody's gone, I'll dance. I think it's cool. It's just missing, like, it's missing an identity. What I mean by that is Emily Lance, tonight you come. Tonight you need us. And she starts dancing and shit. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. Charlotte the Witch and shit. So it's like it needs something, bro. Lead is an Indian string instrument guitar. That's cool, bro. But I'm pretty sure that guitar can play some badass notes. It doesn't have to play fucking, Fisher Price, Mary Had a Lamb on a techno song, Like, definitely, it could work. It's just more, for me, I just want a badass vibe to it. That's all, dog. Yeah, it's cool. It's just missing moments. That's all. A break, something dope, something where, like, the energy goes down a bit. Or it could be fine, and it's just one of those tracks that's, like, on Beatport, and then you go see it on Spotify, and it only has 20 plays, Like, it's fine. But DJs play it out because they can add their own vocal on top, which, that's me being nice, by the way. But all I gotta say, definitely sonically, nothing too shitty. You're good, man. But, again, just some food for thought. Need some moments. Need some acid lines going. Some dope shit. All right, here we go. We got Shinix. Are you from Korea? Don't know. They didn't say. All right. Okay, so let's see. We go. Okay, I'm gonna go get my water real quick. It has Celsius in it.
Give me shivers without trying. Shit, there's no denying. I'm my body in the danger zone. You got me seeing these illusions. See, in my delusion, got my mind spinning out of control. You give me shivers without trying. Shit, there's no denying. I'm my body in the danger zone. You got me seeing.
You're making me think here. It could be the balance of the mix. Something's weird in this track, but idea-wise makes sense. It's just imbalance. Vocals loud, and you get the poo poo coming in, but we'll see. The low end of the bass is coming. I can see the big sausage. Here we go. I hate getting these kind of songs. I do sessions with people, also do coaching and one-on-ones and shit, and it's like, this sounds like the tracks I fucking hate to work on because it sounds like the mix was shit and it got ran through Ozone or something, and then Ozone mastering was like doing its best to hold everything together. But then if you remove the master, it's like, whoop, everything goes to shit. It's like, I don't know if you ever seen those girls that wear those like body fitters and shit, and it's like, damn, mommy. And then she takes it off. You're like, damn, fucking mom, what the fuck? That's Ozone, bro. The Spanx, dude. There's some for guys now. Kim Kardashian made the Spanx. I forget what they are. It's supposed to grab your belly and like lift it up and your chi-chis and lift it up so you look fucking lean and shit, and then you can wear clothes the way you want. That's Ozone right now for a lot of these fucking tracks, bro. It's holding everything together. You look like you have a six-pack, and then you take it off, and then she's like, aw. I got you bottle service, baby. Don't worry. I didn't spend $600 for nothing. And $100 for that Spanx either, man. Let's go. Okay, so that's the main vibe I'm getting from this right now. Idea-wise, it's okay. I'm like trying to get into it. I like the deepness of it.
You give me shivers without trying. Shit, there's no denying. Got my body in the danger zone.
She actually has vibrato.
These illusions, see, in my delusion, got my mind spinning out of control.
There's something weird about the vocal. I don't know if you added artificial vibrato to it to kind of metaphorically point at the Shivers title. So she's actually, you have her in a freezer just, and she's like, "Oh, you got me shivers in my body." That'd be a hell of a fucking concept. That'd be Rick Rubin shit. The song is about cold, and we're gonna put the singer in the fucking freezer next to a big pile of meat, and then she's gonna sing, and we're gonna get the best creative Buddhist iteration that doesn't matter because none of this is fucking real.
You give me shivers without trying. Shit, there's no denying. Got my body in the danger zone.
He say that the arrangement's pretty good, melody, harmony's good.
It's spinning out of control. You give me shivers. You give me shivers. You give me shivers. You give me shivers. Shivers. You give me shivers. You give me shivers. You give me shivers. You give me shivers. Shivers. You give me shivers.
All right, Phoenix, let's take it to the last drop, Phoenix. What you got? Let's go, Phoenix! You got this, Phoenix! Let's fucking go! Phoenix, you fucking added a fart sound in there. That's all you did. I'll tell you this, technical wise, makes sense, right? You want to change up the drop, but still have the same somewhat drop, right? So, because it's a song, it needs to be the same. But, yo, that fart sound, man, it's a little, I don't know. I think you could do better, Phoenix. I think you could do better, man. I hear the fart. It's all good. I think Ideal-wise song is dope. Again, that vibrato is definitely comedic gold. Like, come on now, dog. I don't know if that's a song or AI or whatever, but damn, dude, they actually put shivers in the vocal. Energy-wise, really dope. Honestly, the drops, there's a lot of energy. Love the stab, the house stab. Love the all of that is dope. Like big elephant here in the room is the mix, of course. But really cool idea, I would say. Good arrangement to it as well. It's just, again, got to get it sonically there. And again, man, that vibrato on the vocal, Jesus fuck. It's like overall quality. I said what I had to say on it. But ideal-wise, doing pretty good. Have a good sense of energy. So, yeah, and then you made me feel like, you saw the energy I had in that build-up, bro. I was like with you there. You're turning the knob, and I was just like, let's go, let's go. You know, if you ever go on tour, take me with you. I'll be in the back, and as you're turning a knob, getting the bell going, I'll be like, let's go. Ah! And then we go. All right, we got Leviathans or some shit. There was something I was going to do. I forget. Bro, you think you're fucking fancy and shit? All right. The Odyssey comes out. Oh, yeah. I was going to comment on this Pete Tong, John Summit. What are your thoughts on Summit complaining with Pete Tong? Is this really the best marketing strategy ever? Well, I honestly don't fucking know, but I'm going to say it's more of a marketing ploy in the sense of like beef between two DJs. It's not as dope as Tupac and Biggie, the artificial beef because of Diddy, and then people ended up dying because hell, dude. But even Oliver Tree, rest in peace, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. When he passed away, I thought it was fake for a bit because I remember he did that song called Miss You with Robin Schulz. And then there was this other guy named Southstar that did the same song, and they sounded exactly the same. And that, I believe that was all fabricated to promote the song Missing You. And Oliver Tree's been known to market his music in very on traditional ways, you know? So, like, again, this John Summit beef with Pete Tong, I feel, is fabricated in a sense to make people care about the remix, right? It's a form of You know, okay, cool. Hey, you guys, my new remix is out. Check it out. All right, come on, baby. You know, instead of that, there's beef, and I think it makes it more exciting for humans to listen to it. So I feel that's what's happening with it. I think it is fabricated, but you know, right now you have a lot of Instagrammers that saw that guy's video from YouTube that you got to play the villain or this or that. So now you got people talking shit about each other on Instagram. Bijou, this other guy talking shit about Miami Music Week. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if you have something to say, most likely there's other people that think like you. And as you do it and give that, you know, you're kind of being a little edgy. Also, people like it when people are being a little bit more polar versus being more like safe due to, I feel like 2019 era, the cancel era where everyone was watching what they were saying. No one could say gay, retarded, shit like that. So now people are kind of going on the other side of the balance going, no, we want more of that shit, right? So I feel that's where we're at right now with this. Pizza. Now we go to war. Now we go to war. Let's go. Let's go. How to make song more compelling. Right now, so far, so good. Sounds compelling. You're taking us somewhere. Where are you taking me, bro, on this canoe? Like, so far, so good. Let's go to war, man. It's time to start pillaging. Let's go. Let's rob some people. We're still on the canoe getting to North Folk in 1800 BCE. All right, so far so good, right? This is all like, it's drop in a sense, but it's intro, it's techno. So the break is where it really has to do something, main idea, main character. You know, like you need to don't give me no more fucking like passive progressive BS. We need to go all the way in. We need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, we need to Ragnar this shit. Wife, I have to go pillage. It's in our blood. I want to go rob people and rape, you know, like, you know, I don't know. Maybe the Vikings back in the day were like, it's time to get some. That's fucked up. But yeah, dude, we got to pillage. Let's go. That's their bar hopping, fucking pillaging villages and shit. All right, give me something dope. Give me something dope. I'm here in the crowd waiting for that fucking climax. We pillaging, yeah, but it's again, it's all progressive. It's like cinematic. I personally, I would hire the Techno Viking, get his ass out of retirement, and then just have him say not say some shit, but like, you know, the chants, like if you really want to take it to that extent of the Leviathan, you know, what would people say? I mean, look at Norway, bro, and fucking Holland. Like, oh, Joe, You look at The Rock doing his like haka shit, you know, like maybe there's something cool that you can put here. I feel that would add a lot more here because right now all of this is missing a main idea, a main element. So far, everything's been supporting something. What is that something? That could be your first drop, to be fair. They say Splice can solve world hunger and that they found a cure for cancer on Splice, but the US government mitigated it. Sons of a bitches. I'm gonna verify I'm fucking human right now. Look, I verified that shit. Man, fuck Splice! Oh fuck, it's in key, bro! It's in fucking key!
Fire cleanses the world of fear.
Let's pillage! Let's pillage!
War gives birth to kings. The smoke is thick above.
Don't lose me! Ah, this is fucking AI. Don't lose me! Oh shit. Yeah, that's what personally me I would say the break needs, bro. Like some chant, some form of yeah, dude. Hey, that's why that's Loki, man. That's fucking Seuss, man. I used to play Age of Mythology and I remember I'd be like the dwarf civilization. I forget who they were, dog. But I would go the Seuss, the white people. I wouldn't go Hades, dude. Yeah, so personally me, chance, that bro, there you go, dog. Because then if you get out of that, you give the main moment in the break, everything supports the you know, and like you get that drop and it's like, you could also, I'll say it like this, you could leave it this way, which I think is fine as well, very cinematic. But if you really want to take it and make it more memorable, I would say you need something in the break where, like, let's say you're like, yeah, Sam, but I don't want no vocals. There's always those people. Then you need to create like a climax in the break, a melody, something that means something over something that sounds progressive in nature. Because a lot of people do progressive house like Lane 8, which is fine. You know, but Lane 8 has these amazing singers, these amazing motifs that occur. And then their tracks just sound like they're supporting something that isn't there. So again, nothing wrong with the supportive song because that's more progressive in nature. But it's going to be one of those songs that no one's really going to, they're not really going to go, oh, you know, unless that progression is super, super like different and produces a feeling of of coming, serotonin, dopamine release and shit, okay? But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Honestly, very, very good song, but it's just missing something to support. Got a couple of sounds. I don't know if it conflicts. I'll be honest with you. Turn off the lights, okay? Time to pillage. Let's go bar hopping, boys. We get on a canoe and we'll go to like Hawaii or that's horrible. Nah, listen. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be honest, like that song already, the bass melody you're presenting, I'm already like, kind of like, I'm sitting down, man. The vibe is killed. You said you have a couple of sounds conflicting, or I'm just overthinking it. I mean, the whole song, I mean, overall, the beginning of it, the bass is already making me go like next, right? It shouldn't have to do that. Moving around too much and hitting notes that sound rather, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, shit. I thought it was the Fred Again version. So conflicts, I agree. I always tell this to people. I've had some people that get mad and tell me, how is it off? And I'm like, at this point, I can't help them because they're fucking deaf. But it's off because it just doesn't work with the vocals, you know, like the harmony of the bass, etc. It just doesn't work. It should make me feel something. It doesn't make me feel anything. It makes me feel like I want to go into the Ableton and like look at the bass MIDI and rework it. So yeah, that's what's conflicting, I would say. Idea-wise, you're doing kind of like an Odd Mob thing. It makes sense, but again, you're doing much more than Odd Mob. All Odd Mob does is he puts a fucking 1/8 note on one note and leaves it there for the whole fucking song. You're not doing that. So in your quest to outdo him, you played yourself, kind of vibe, you know. If you want to do the melody, same thing, just the vocals not really lining. They're not in harmony, man. This part's cool. This part works. This part works. This part works. Those vocal chops really whack. Like, you know, it's when you try stuff out sometimes, like what you'll see in the video that's coming out at 12, like you try stuff, it sounds cool, maybe you rework it, right? For instance, you maybe used a plugin that gave you that vocal chop rhythm, maybe do it proper instead of relying on the plugin. The plugin was the inception of the idea, but now you want to manually do it because again, like you don't want a robot doing a man's job, you know, it's gonna be insane. That lead too, me, taking away too much. It's like you have too many elements that are up here in the register frequency wise. I would say that lead needs to be lower octave and be supporting the stuff that's up top, but right now it's trying to compete with them. And the harmony's fucked. Those vocal drops are fucked, but it's okay. We're going to build up, bro. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? That's cool. Yeah, it's just not all bad. Honestly, your bass melody is winning me over. The more to the right we go, I think it's just the way the bass sounds. So this is what I'll say. I think nah, fuck, I know. Um, sorry, did I? Wait, let's see. Uh, the main thing for me on this, it's forced. The vocals are being forced on this, this track, and that takes away from it. But if I remove the vocals, the track has good moments in it, really good melody playing over that 1/8 bass pattern, or whatever it's doing. You have some really nice bass accents going on, which are dope as well. The thing that makes it sound retarded is just the vocal chops and the vocals, man. So either one, get the vocal on your energy level, you know, or well, fuck that shit. Get the vocal on your energy level. You're the fucking man. You're the artist, bro. Fuck that shit. Like, no, just pitch the vocals down, run them through Alter Boy. Maybe use the vocals and run it through a Vogue. Do something cool. Auto-tune her. Like, you know, she's like, I'm on key. I don't give a fuck. You're going to be one semitone down in this fucking shit. You know, I feel you can make it work that way. And if you don't want to, that's fine. Then you got to simp, be a white knight and tell her it's okay. Yeah, this fucking, you know what I mean? But other than that, really cool idea. Really dope. And the mix needs work. The sounds need to sound a little more expensive. Right now, they're not sounding expensive. If I had to say what, straight out of the top of my head, the bass accents, they're too filtered, not defined enough. The bass is the one where you can definitely improve by a lot. The melody lead that comes in is sick, sounds good, but everything else drags it down. The break, you have that little synth sound that, again, even if the vocals weren't there, I'd be like, what the fuck? You know, like, that's all I can say on it, okay? So, but again, not all bad. You have some things to just refine, okay? I think it's all aligned to remain the same as the original. Make it your own. Try, let me just say in the acapella play out. That too, you can also just make the vocal chops go away where the melody plays and so forth. Again, but definitely more balance. Fix from last feedback stream, clap and drop. Future house drop, improve second drop, more energy. All right, let's see what you did, man. Come back. Anything to get the last 10% to make it industry standard. This is for a remix comp. When is it due? I can't even see, man. Well, it's due July 14. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, you got time. You got time.
Swore I felt it before so many times. Oh, I was searching for more and falling behind. Oh, thought it was fiction till I felt it hit me, and now I'm upside down, rewriting history with one shot of whiskey, and now I'm thinking out loud. Do you believe in love that you could feel with just one touch? Do you believe in love that when you drop you might fall off my head? You could feel, do you believe in love that
It's progressive house. It's meant to be this way. My big issue is the vocals
you could feel with just
here with the lead.
do you believe
It works, but mix-wise, it doesn't. It definitely gives me like, how can I solve this?
my head's on the ceiling?
Maybe the lead synth has too much buzz, too much top end.
Never before. Do you believe in love? I didn't until
One more time. Usually, like, I have to rewind here for the flow of it. One more time.
me, and now I'm upside down, rewriting history with one shot of whiskey, and now I'm thinking out loud. Do you believe in love that you could feel with just one touch? Do you
For me, yeah, the synth's way too high end. So like, give you a story. Was this label was working with for an artist, and the label literally told me, "Don't you know how to filter?" I was like, man, what the fuck, you piece of shits. But eventually what they were trying to say was like, you don't need to have the main lead from the drop be fully open in the break, especially when you have a beautiful vocal like that. I would work with either one, lowering down the buzz, keeping it filtered with reverb, maybe even like letting the lead stay and taking out the drums, the clap, the open hat, shit like that. and seeing if that works better. But that part definitely makes me go like, you know, if you remove all the drums, you're like, but I still want rhythm. I'm like, then bring in a fucking kick, and that's it. You don't need the clap. Open hat, maybe. Those things don't take away so much of my attention. Those are things I want to try with it. And worst case scenario, let's say it's like it's doing a fucking day. I'm gonna go YouTube or go YouTube to MP3 like third party Dimitri Vangelis and Wyman, and like see how they do their breaks with vocals and how they introduce that moment. Is the vocal playing with the lead? Is the lead filtered? How many drums do they have? Do they have an open hat, or is it just a kick? Do they you know, do you believe in love, and echo it out? Like, those are all things I'm paying attention. Then I will take out my book with numbers from chicks I banged and scroll to the last page because it's so filled with shit. And then I'm just going to write down the notes and then go on Minds and do it that way. Because at that point, I don't know how to approach it. But if someone solved the problem, God knows I ain't going to try and fucking solve it by myself. I'm going to go on YouTube, Khan Academy, and see how they solve these calculus problems and stuff, right? Same thing with this, okay? So that break definitely, All right, here we go, man.
My head's on the ceiling and my heart is beating faster than ever before. Do you believe in love? I didn't.
All right, give me more swoosh. But here we go.
Do you believe in love? I didn't until I found us.
Again, I don't agree with those stops. And that crash. You're doing that too much. You make it sound repetitive. You know, like, you hear any good fucking progressive house drop? Like, they don't do that. Like, they'll do it here and there, like maybe every 8 bars once, but you're doing it like every 2 bars or, you know, maybe 4. Do it once, and then after that, cool, bro. You know, I get it. You can open up the bottle with your teeth. Like, cool, dog. Now let me drink my beer, you cocksucker. You know, like, that's how that feels. Hey, get rid of the fucking crash. That crash is annoying. One more time for the flow. One more time for the flow. And then that's it. Okay? I just want to jump. Jump! God, that crash is annoying. Crash, get rid of that fucking crash. Either get rid of the crash or lower it the fuck down, like where it's like in the background somewhere. If we must meet halfway, can you meet me halfway? Make your crash be 20 dB lower for me. I'll be going out there. My heart's in your track. Get rid of the crash. Okay, cool.
You make it easy
Yeah, this
to
is
see what I had no faith until now. You make it harder to keep both of my feet on the ground. Thought it was fiction till I felt it hit me, and now I'm upside down.
This part's class.
History with one shot.
This part is class.
And now I'm thinking out loud. Do you believe in love? That you could rewrite in history with one shot of whiskey. And now I'm thinking out loud. Do you believe in love? That you can feel with just one touch. Do you believe
Get rid of the buzzy sound. You don't need that buzzy sound.
in love? That when you drop my head's on the ceiling.
Better. That clap again. I'm not like future bass drop. Fucking Millennium. You already know. I think we talked about this last time. It's a lot better now, that section, for sure. It makes more sense. You went all the way. That's fine. That clap is the only thing fucking me. If you must release, it's fine. Let it be. People aren't going to be as anal about it. But it's good.
And my heart is beating faster than ever.
like a whip.
My head's on the ceiling and my heart is beating faster Do you believe in love? I didn't until I found out.
Yeah, the crash is horrible, but hey. Ad-lib vocals. Could be a little quieter, I would say. They don't have to be the same volume as the main vocal.
Do you believe in love? I didn't until I found out.
Take my love, take my love. Yeah, good, bro. It's good. This is my final thoughts. After these, don't fucking send me this anymore, okay? It's fucking done. All right, so you heard my thoughts, everything here. The last drop's cool. You added the clap to give it that energy. I feel like you went too clean with the clap. Again, I said stadium claps from Kashmir, but I heard it in there. It works. More energy for sure. Sounding good. Sounding good. From there, I can only tell you what I think should happen from the constant knowledge I have from 2012, 2015 era of literally like going like, how the fuck does Dimitri Vangelis and Wyman do it? And studying their fucking asses to the point where I actually got hired to do progressive house for an artist because they were like, you made these sounds, you made these. I was like, I fucking did, bro. What do you think where did I find the preset? If you can't find the preset, where do you think I fucking found it? I made that shit. And then again, that's all I gotta say on it, bro. So we're gonna move on. Nothing I can do. Is it good enough to release? If you have to ask, then you're already losing. I feel anything is good enough to release as long as it's properly arranged out. Yeah, the mix might be a bit shit, but if your first tracks or your tracks don't embarrass you, then you are taking way too long to release shit. Here we go. Maybe I'll take that back. But we have to hear the main idea. I mean, right now, that bass is, yeah. I don't know why the vocals are filtered. Yeah, Nate Philly, not enough transients. Yeah, I get it too, but I mean, even then, it doesn't sound that bad. But yeah, they're clipping, man. You know, everyone's clipping now. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I don't think that makes the song bad. My thing is that vocals filtered a lot. I don't know if it needs to be fair. I mean, what the DJ's gonna... Vocals louder, bro. Those vocals fire. Louder. Vocals louder. Do the vocals need to be filtered in the intro? Again, that's something I would question because, you know, yeah, some people like to mix long and shit, but I feel it takes more away from that than that. Like, filtering doesn't add anything to it, eh? Like, what? Like fuck, you know, just let it fucking sing. You go into that break and you can still have the vocal playing, man. Here we go. But those vocals need to be a hell of a lot louder. Ah, shit. Yeah, that drop, fuck. Maybe if the vocals are louder and you have a lot more like meat, it could sound better. But right now, it's like, it feels like we didn't even go from the break to the drop. It just feels like, oh, here we are. Remove the pad and the sound, the noise. That's what I would do. There you go.
Squeezing your tender body in a dark, cozy room.
Yeah, the mix on this is hella weird. With this, you know, it feels like you need more mids, man. It could be a lot going on, but you need more mids, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, like right now, this could be getting ran through Ozone, and Ozone's holding on for dear life. But again, good reference for this would be what? Like Prospa, Murder Beat. Nah, not Murder Beats. Clooney's collab. Not the same department where it's like the Phrygian scale stuff, but still, it could be a good reference. I would also find another one that does something similar. But right now, those breaks sounding rather thin. Rather over compressed. Some of the drums sound like you clipped them to the 9th level of hell. I know because I've heard that sound before. And it's like you clip them and then you clean them up completely. And it just sounds like there's no natural feel to it. This sounds very overprocessed. I think that's a good way of putting it. Like I said, if this is the best you can do, there's nothing I can do about. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck. If the idea is good, release that shit. Too many people right now are just getting stuck, freezing because they think their songs aren't mixed to where they need to be. I say, fuck that momentum and like get better as you go and release your shit if there's some good ideas in there. Like this is a good idea, by the way. So this part sounds nice. Usually, if you can like close your eyes and imagine you're playing this out and like, you know, do whatever the hell you're gonna do, I say be bold about it. Don't be too cool. Be bold. Like look at a girl in the crowd and just sing to her. Yo, Peggy Gal that shit. Yeah. So yeah, the thing holding this track back the most, vocals way too quiet, vocals not sounding like you sampled them, they're sounding like you ripped them. That shit. So if there's any way again to give more life to the vocals, that would be the money. The kick and bass has to be optimal. That's gonna be the #1 priority. I did say if it sounds like shit, who gives a fuck? I forgot to mention the bass, the kick needs to be good. I feel everything else can sound like shit, but just make sure the low end is balanced. That's gonna be the big thing. Go on YouTube, watch my videos on low end, watch Chris Lake do the low end of a song. You know, you could go watch the more analytical, wrote a fucking script, have a teleprompter YouTubers that they'll fucking give you definitions and shit. You figure it out, and then once you figure it out, that's the main thing. From there, everything else, again, I do feel like the vocal should be louder, but the idea of the song is good. It's really good. It's really good. I would say get the low end and then fucking release it, man. Honestly, release the remix and send it to DJs because that's the part many people miss. Like, you do a remix, send it to every fucking DJ, man. You know, in the words, to quote Wolf of Wall Street, you know, you want them to joke on it. You know, like, send that shit to everyone and make them joke on it. You know, like, it needs to, man, because that's how you get the support, and then that's how people care. And then what you can do is when you release the remix, you know, then you can like put supported by or downloaded by. Again, you can say supported by if they download. It's a little white lie, isn't it? Played by in a podcast, right? Like they didn't fucking play it. It's a podcast, but you can say it, right? It's a little white lie because theoretically, if you take that shit to court, it is gonna be like, well, they fucking played it on their podcast, Tiesto Club Edition 810. Yeah, it was on there. So Tiesto did play it. I didn't falsely I didn't falsely like market this shit. You know what I mean? Anyways, really good. You got it, man. We got Coogie. Where you been, Coog? Fuck law school, Coog. Fuck law school, bro. Like, just risk it all, man. You have one life. You know, just risk it. Say fuck you to the teachers and then leave and drop a remix. And send it to everyone, dog. Hell yeah.
Let's do this.
Cool bass. Very upfront drums. Very raw drums. Like, love the chords. That pad is sexy. I might have to change the diaper, so I'll be right back. How was it? All right, my bad. I had to change a baby's diaper. My son's taking care of the little one while I do the stream. Please give me a little climax here. There you go. That's what I wanted all along. Yes, I have. Healthy poop. That's cool. I like that. Take it up a notch, more meat. Way to scope back. Yeah, really cool song, Kook. Like I said, I always expect top shit from you. Some really good elements there. I really like the break. Really like the chord stops going on in this section. Really fucking dope. There's that old school Vox pack. It just means like add a bass, like the bass can stay, or maybe like make it feel like a little bit more meatier. Like it feels like it gets too thinned out. But really cool track, and just personally me, vocals again, it's the only thing I can add to this conversation. Dope. All right, we got C Trace. What's up, man? Bro's been killing it playing on boats. That's my daughter's been into like a lot of that Euro trance, bro. She's been listening to Cascada, Bad Boy, all that stuff. Like here, I'll show you a song she was listening to yesterday. It was Bad Boy by Cascada. Here, let me show you real quick this one, bro. Yeah, this bitch. Wait, what the hell? Where's the original at? There it is. Yeah, she lives better off alone, bro. But that only tells you one thing, you know. These kids, they're on YouTube and TikTok and shit, and that tells me that it's coming back. Barbie Techno, yeah, dude. I grew up on Barbie Techno, dog. Hi, Ken. You want to go for a ride? Check, Ken. Hop in. We also got Candyman by Aqua. I am the Candyman, coming from Bounty Land. I lick the lollipop. Yeah, Chris, you got this. Let's see. Nice, very progressive. I can feel it. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Can you feel it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. First draft, really housey, working well, man. Working well. I like it. I like it. I would use the vocal more personally. Find another vocal to play with it if it's sampled. From there on this drop, feels like you can add maybe some more trinkles of synth on top, in the sense of like one more synth that's a little less in the background and like doing cool shit. If possible, just depends how you take it, but it's grooving. I would dance to it and it'd be like, oh, sick. This is building towards something, right? But yeah, overall mix is decent too. You're getting better at it. Yeah, I miss you, man. All right, take care. Go get that Sapa on an old song. Hold up, my stream deck's fucking lagging, but arrangement and sound choice, vocal build. Okay, I need to do the Wheel of Fortune right now, man. Oh, it's this fool.
Go get that.
Go get that.
Put it down. Don't hold back. Level up.
AI vocals straight away. Very.
Go get that.
Go get that shit, my boy.
Put it down. Don't hold back. Level up. Go get that.
What the fuck happened, dog?
Put it down. Don't hold back. Level up. Go get that. Don't hold back.
What the fuck? It's good to hear.
Buzz it down. Don't hold back. Level up. Go get.
Is this a Bob Sinclair sample? Man, that motherfucker had access to AI way before us then.
Buzz it down. Don't hold back. Level up. Go get that. Go get that.
I like that. I think that's sexy. I think that's swag. That's bold, yeah? But what are you gonna do with it? Because you already gave a fucked up bass on the drop, so what are you gonna do?
Buzz it down. Don't hold back. Buzz it down. Go get that.
Yeah, this is better than that. Why not just fucking start with that?
Buzz it down. Go.
All right, personally, me, this is what I would say. I believe this idea here is strong. Sounds like Pausa, for sure. Pausa doesn't have a different first drop bass pattern than the second bass drop, so why are you gonna shoot yourself in the foot? Unless you're trying to get a girl's number, I mean, that makes sense. And she saves it, you're like, I'm okay, all right? But nah, like, I feel that should be the bass drop. Vocals, it is what it is. I would get a proper black guy in there to like really give it that swag, you know, that comes with trauma and character development in the hood. And then the build up, I like that sound. I would definitely do more of that sound on the drop. Just keep it simple. No need to reinvent the fucking wheel. That's all I gotta say on this, man. But yeah, some good ideas in there if you just get out of your head. And arrangement wise, you don't need to have the bass have different patterns on different drops. You change what's around the bass, not what the bass is doing. But you could do that. But again, for this one, I just do that, man. All right, next one. We got T Money. Is this fool here? T Money, S and Lex, if they're here, I'm gonna ask. If not, I'm gonna do the Wheel of Fortune on this shit. I'm gonna wheel it. You have pitched down anything? Previous track. Yeah, man. Pitch down, character development, whatever it is. Whatever you want to call it, you know? Fucking, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Damn, bro. You tatted that on your face. It's fucking, you're risking it more than me, bro. Shit. All right. All right, let's go.
Aim for the top, but I'm not too far. Got my bros in music and we do par. The man don't know me, but I'm too goaty. Curry and roti will take you far. Every day I'm stepping fresh. I come out the house like a brand new car. German wheels, that's my new car. Sweet like honey, my new car. Keep it rolling, Capoli mic controlling. Big money, I need my piece swollen. All haters and they were patrolling. Keep it rolling, cap on the eye flow golden. Big in Man City like Phil Foden. 2 hours set and I don't feel broken.
You're not using my Soundbanks, right? I don't think you are. So yeah, just better bass, more definition. If you're gonna use this bass, shorten the MIDI notes. It's way too like it lacks the groove. It lacks the groove. You know, fucking whatever his name, Chang Capoli, my bitch is gay. I'm starting to believe it is. His bitch is gay. It's a dude. Ah! No, I'm kidding. Fuck. Yeah, it would be for me that bass, either one too loud or it needs to be short in the MIDI notes, bro. Like it's very important those MIDI notes are not long as fuck whenever you use a bass that has no finesse worked into the preset, you know? So I would shorten it. Dun, dun. What the fuck are you doing? Bro, you're just IQ points are going down as the song progresses. What happened, dog? Did you sniff some air inhaler? Some goddamn computer dust cleaner here, bro? Like, nothing wrong with doing that if you lead up to it properly. And you do like a mix and match. So like I did a video on Silva Bumpa. I studied him while he was bumping lines and shit. And like he does something like this, but usually it's like an evolution of the pattern that came before, right? So in that video, I make the case that Silva Bumpa does 3 lines of cocaine, and then he has 3 different drop variations that all play and are all related to each other, right? So for example, if you were to say, all right, you fucking do it then I'd be like, okay, I'd grab that garage Reese bass, I'd grab the bass pattern you have, and I would do a combination of groove and sustain. Dun, 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 dun. Do another line. Dun, 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 dun. That's right. Do another line, bitch. You know, like something like that. But yeah, it's a little too abrupt in the way that you come into it. And I didn't even know if that's a break or not. But if it is a break, then I didn't know that. All right, here we go. What's that last drop?
Stay murky, me don't get by here. Fly in the sky like Ryanair. Spinning my tune on Pioneer. Can't go broke, that's a nightmare. I'm on the stage, I'm fine there. Bare gun fingers in the sky there. Tickets, man up a rave and buy bear. Show me the mic, I'm right there. Chase the bag of my money, it's we got a fly where it's sunny, it's come, let's roll. Back to back, I'm the gulliest.
All right, cool. I am on the Celsius today, but nah, I've been sleeping better. I've been working like overtime in my, like, 'cause I'm my own boss in a sense. When you're a fucking producer, you don't have a manager, you're your own boss. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm done grinding out shit, so I feel a lot better today. Previous streams, I've been like 5 hours of sleep, and yeah, that shit catches up to you, man. Like a goddamn, like fucking, shit, I was gonna make a joke, but it's a little too edgy. We'll keep it. But yeah, main thing right now, improvement that, and then the bass, shorten the notes. I promise you, bro. Just listen to me, man. Listen to me. Shorten the bass notes. The U.S. government keeps printing money. They're trying to make us broke through fucking printing of money, bro. And fucking John Summit, like, is a dwarf. All right, strangers, whips. All right, is whoever this is, Kevo, are you here? I'm pretty sure he is. Fuck. All right, the truth shall be revealed in this. Man, fuck England, bro. I lost money on that bet, dog. And then Norway's playing today, aren't they? Let me see, bro. Fucking Mexico and the U.S. can suck a fucking dick, bro. Like, I had the Mexico jersey on, and then when they lost, I took it off, and I had the U.S. jersey below. And, like, God, dude, what a fucking embarrassing way to go, bro. But not to be fair, that fucking England goalkeeper, he definitely, he's going to be a good dad because no one's getting in her daughter's pants, bro. He was blocking shit like, Jesus fuck, dude. Let me see. Who's playing today? World Cup. I'm like, today it's France and Morocco at 1. And then we got Shit, Norway's playing. When the fuck are they playing? Tomorrow, Spain, Belgium. I don't want to see that. Oh yeah, fuck the U.S., bro. What the fuck, bro? That's the biggest choke ever. It's like they choked on an 8-inch cock, dude. Like it wasn't even like a choke. It was a horrible fucking choke. Like what happened, bro? And Pulisic, bro, I'm gonna say this: most overrated player in my time that I've been alive, and since I saw him come on, that motherfucker hasn't done shit. And supposedly he's the captain and the best, bro. Fucking Reina did more than that fool did in one fucking night, bro. Crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then the Egyptians got that goal fucking robbed, bro. Like, goddamn, dog. I think they're just hating that they built the pyramids and shit, but God. What is this? I'm gonna fast forward it. It's like AI crickets. It's all good, baby. I got them on the soundboard for a reason. All right, we good. It's nice. This is nice. Whoever made this, you're a good person. You will give a homeless man $20 because you know he's gonna buy crack with it, and you'll be like, "It's alright. I'm helping him out." A natural restart of the progression. Sounds like a sample. Fix that. He's a very nice person, man. You know, when people cut him off, he goes, "Thank you. I like it. I like the back of your car. You know, good man." Could be louder, Ben. Okay, cool song. I think it's dope. I used to listen to a lot of this kind of stuff. When I say this, maybe he's gonna be like, "You were generic, Sen," because all you listened to was Masan, Chris, not Chris, Lane Nate, man. I got Chris Lake up my ass. Who else was there? Yoto. I never liked Yoto too much. Man, I don't know. Something about his music didn't give me the feels. 2 Lanes, ripping off Lane 8. 2 Lanes, super sick. Bonobo, some of Bonobo's stuff is nice. I think the only thing I can add to this conversation with your song is the arrangement definitely made me a bit like, I question the arrangement of it. And the way that stuff progresses when you change from different sections. It's kind of like you just go through it, but it doesn't feel like you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like So that's it doesn't sound like music progression makes no sense. See, I didn't even read that, but that's how I feel about your track. I would say make it make sense. Have sections, evolve it. Like, what's the main idea? That's where I would like kind of like on the top, make a MIDI channel, create a MIDI. This is the main idea. This is what we're working towards, and make it feel like you progress towards that instead of just being all over the place like that. Theoretically, you could leave it like that and say it's a song, because that's how most people make their music, especially people that use analog gear, that have 20 grand in their fucking studio and shit. And that's the way they do it, because it's a pain in the ass to actually program it properly. And you could take that avenue if you wanted to, but I feel like the storytelling of it is going to be the biggest improvement. It needs the building up, the tension, the crescendos. Not there right now, but it has some good ideas. It has some good ideas. It doesn't need to be melodic in the sense of like, you know, it could be like Seventh Heaven, because you're using seventh bass sounds, melodic in that nature, which I don't know what I would call that, but I thought it was good. It just has to be arranged. Pressure, Rush Hour remix. Again, fairly new to producing. Want to see if there's some major gaps in what we're doing. We're fairly new to production. Just want to have feedback on quality and structure. Let's see what you got. Now fast forward this shit, okay? Holy blowing. So right now the bass lacks, that's the sub's there, but the offbeat bass lacks. Maybe this is what you're trying to do. Fuck it, let's see what happens.
I'd like to share them with you. I know things have been a little strained around here lately because of all the stuff going on outside.
That's cool.
House,
you're doing stuff that doesn't make it feel like a loop.
The pressure, the house, the pressure.
I like that. That's dope. Hell yeah, let's go.
The house, the pressure.
Let's go. Let's go.
The house, the pressure.
Okay, very progressive. So what are you leading us to, bro? Okay, here we go. Pressure, the house, the pressure, the house, the pressure, the house, the pressure, the house. The pressure, the house. Where are you going with this? Yeah, I mean, I don't know the fucking song, but I do know that vocal goes the pressure, the house, the pressure, right? Like, why not use that? Like, right now, it's like you drop, it's cool. Very, kind of like, I don't want to say it like that, but Boris Brecha, in the sense that you start off like kind of just offbeat bass, a lot of supportive stuff. Nothing's going like, look at me. After the 16 bars, I was like, all right, bring the vocals back in. Okay, nope. So just need to have, I would say the vocals can come back. But again, let's see where you're going with it. I'm like, okay, bro. I'm about to help you out. Okay. Okay. Very like loopy. Vocals can break the loop.
Sit down, relax. You know, I got a few things I've been thinking about. I'd like to share them with you. I know things have been a little strained around here lately because
vocals could be louder, more high end.
Stuff going on outside the house. You know, the pressure, the house, the pressure, the house, the pressure, the house. The house, the pressure, the house, the pressure, the house, the pressure.
overall, I would say doing good. I would say this is sounding kind of pro. Like my issue with it is structure. Use the vocals a lot more. You're leaving a lot of money on the table not using the vocals, right? The highlight of this would be the pressure, the house, the pressure, the house. And as you use that, you can build up the tension, the energy, swoosh, more atmosphere. But definitely use the vocals a lot more on this. From there, if you use the vocals a lot more, I'm not gonna feel the need to come in with like, bend the knee and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my main thing with it. But other than that, really good. I think it's improving. Like I already forgot what the last song was, but that is sounding pretty decent, very clean. I would say very, very fucking clean. But right now, it's the vocals not being used enough is the main thing. That's all, man. Honestly, and then as you use the vocals, maybe that will give you more ideas to like add more stuff to it. What I would say is after those 16 bars, bring in the vocals on that first drop and see if maybe you feel the need that an uplifter would work. And as you put the uplifter in, you might go like the break and keep some of that energy atmosphere. And then on that second drop, we can amplify it even more, right? Those are all things that might become if the vocal is used a lot more. But really good, honestly. It doesn't sound stupid. It sounds good. Definitely not playing with amateurs, dog. All right. You're with the big boys now. You're not thinking about taking advanced shit yet, so you keep it simple, which helps it so much. Dude, honestly, I think when people start out, they're doing a shit ton more stuff, like in terms of the idea, but in terms of the processing, I agree. They do less. And then you start getting into all this fucking Instagram bullshit, and it's like you don't need all of that. Like, who the fuck gives a fuck? Like just make a beat, homie. And then eventually, like, you learn all that stuff, and then you go, I didn't need all of this to begin with. I didn't need it. And that's really my stance with production nowadays. It just feels like everyone's trying to like solve world hunger with the flick of a spectral compressor for some reason. I love this song, man. Don't fuck it up. I love this song. Don't fuck it up.
So keep your love locked down, your love locked down, keeping your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down. You lose. Keep your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down. You lose.
I like the idea of that. I don't know if that's the right sound. Maybe you're trying to keep it electronic because fucking just Salfelstein, the is had something to do with this track too, but I wouldn't use that lead. The way I'm thinking about this is like a fair in Cuba. Go to Cuba. It's a work trip. Wife. Yeah. I'm gonna go record some bongos. Instead, I'm gonna bongo some asses, dog. That's what this sounds like, bro. It sounds like an affair in Cuba. So why the fuck are you gonna come in with that lead? It could work because I feel like you're kind of going from the electronic version of it too. But I feel like you need something more sultry, like just simple, a fucking sine wave, bro. Like that's what it feels like, Well, let me tap that. Let me get in there for a bit. Did I have any fucking minor in my head?
Now keep your love locked down, your love locked down. Now keep your love locked down. You lose. Keep your love locked down.
Man, it's like a gay ass pluck, isn't it? All right, here we go.
How many times did I tell you before it finally got through? You lose. So keep your love locked down. Your love locked down. Keeping your love locked
Yeah, I personally, honestly, man, just grab a goddamn sign. Like, I'm telling you, bro, this is an affair in Cuba or an affair in London, you know, in London by the Eiffel Tower with some of those gypsy girls, you know. Like, you guys watching that guy roll a ball on the floor and, like, do the cup thing? Come watch me do that at my hotel. And then I'll fucking, like, have, like, a little soundboard, hit him with that Pitbull. Hotel Holiday Inn, you know, like, but yeah, but that's the vibe I would go with this, man. But yeah, it works really good. You know, I feel like Hugo can drop this if you do it right. It also feels like the mix should be a lot softer, right? The kick as well. But other than that, really good. I like it. You didn't fuck it up too bad. You didn't fuck it up, you know? You didn't fuck it up, man. All right, we got Kwaja Mir. I'm sorry, bro. That ref had Messi's dick so far up his ear, you know? Like, that's what it was, man. The Egyptians lost that fucking goal, dog. I thought that was bullshit. You know, like, I thought that was bullshit.
Welcome back, my friends.
Oh, look at that clip waveform. You mad? It's okay. You have every right to be mad, clipping the shit out of your master. I can see that shit, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. Those motherfuckers. I'm telling you, bro, I'm with you, the ref. I get it. That's Kanye. I feel like if I ask Kanye, he's gonna try to convert me to fucking eugenics, bro. Like, how do you say that word? Hey, mix not the best, but we're here for the vibe, the idea.
than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge.
God, no. What just happened, dog? Shit. Sorry, guys. My inner sound designer came through me, dog. Ay, fucker. Yeah, bro, that song is fucked, man. The mix is not it. Idea-wise, it's okay. I like the acid stuff. I just wanted to... We made love, you know? You don't know it yet, but I was inside of you. Okay, anyways. The idea of the song, okay. Yeah, dude. Wait, if someone played this shit in India, we'd be considered inciting communal violence, I think. What part of India, man? Because that's the thing, bro. I go on YouTube and it's like India's portrayal on YouTube is not the best, but I'm pretty sure you guys have some nice cities, bro. I'm pretty sure you guys have like you guys have some like LAs and shit. We just don't know about it, you know? You gotta start making videos of that. And everyone, you fucking duck. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the idea of this one because the mix is like already kind of giving some iffiness. Did you soon know this? So, you see how the tone of that voice, like how, and the way the melody works, right? So there's this guy named Ferric Dawn. He made this song called Lost at the End. So I heard it, and I was like, motherfucker, you stay high. I just wanna, look at this, the way this sounds. He might have produced it, but the vocals are definitely AI, but I think he had like West End's vocalists from one of his songs. We sing it. But the thing that threw me the fuck off was I was like, did you guys really not rework the fucking melody? Like look, the way that vocal melody is the same.
We were lost at the end.
So Suno. No, well, it turns out. Oh no! I'm getting botted right now. Oh, there you go. She's the writer, singer. She's done some tracks. But she didn't put her fucking name on it, bro. Like she put her name on West End's track Lighter. Yeah, so I mean this is what I'm saying, you know. It's like even Suno, the ideas it's giving are just super generic now. I feel like using Suno will give you the most generic shit. That it's in the voice, man. It's in the voice. Cause trust me, dog. I tried using Suno because I was like, finally, I don't have to make the vocals for my packs, even though they've been used by Metro. Probably Metroda's biggest song. I've been used on some fucking Nervous release, my voice. Really good fucking shit. Enzo, you know, like dude, I got fucking creds, bro. I got creds on some top songs, but with my voice, just my writing, I'll get drunk and just say stupid shit. That's pretty much what happened there. But with Suno, I was like, yo, finally I can get some proper fucking vocals and shit. But every time I generated stuff with it, it always gave me shit like this. It has this tone, it always talks about the same bullshit, neon lights. I even think in that song there's a line about it. So that's where I'm thinking, yeah, Suno's cool right now. It's like the new thing, but unless it evolves, you know, it gives me something fresher. Like, shit, dude, it's like the moment I hear a vocal, I always think Suno because of the way the melody sounds, the rhythmic phrasing of it. And sometimes artists will like grab that and then like have it resung by a real vocalist and stuff, but they keep the fucking rhythm pattern and the melody of the vocal where I'm like, oh, is that Suno, bro? I fucking know, bro. That's Suno right there, dog. Like, I can hear it. And then he's like, no, it's a real vocalist. I'm like, yeah, because you fucking generated it. You know, it's like shit. Anyways, point being, at that point, I'm like, it's because the vocals, yeah, it's like, I got lost in the middle. Wanna take you to the top. Gonna show you how to do it. Cause you know you the man. Oh, I don't know. Right? It's like, yeah, you know, it's a shit. That's cool if you wrote the lyrics, man. Like I can hear your song. I'm like, is that Suno? Did you Suno these? You know, I'm just trying to take everything away from you right now because you sound better than me, you fucker. Nah, I feel that's what it is, though, to be fair. I think that's what a lot of people hate against it. It's like, how dare you sound better than me by generating shit, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of hatred in that, of course, you know, I get you guys. I'm just like, it's the evolution of mankind, dude. Like, it just is what it is. We're seeing evolution take its form and shit, and who knows? Hopefully Suno comes up with something fresh, you know, some weird ass like new form of psytrance or some shit. But at this point, yeah, anyway, just wanted to share that because someone did message me asking, yo, hear this shit. And then I heard, I was like, that does sound like AI. But then I went digging, and it turns out it's this chick. But then it turns out this chick didn't put her fucking name on that track. And she didn't put her name on that track for a fucking reason. What is that reason, right? Like, why didn't she put her name on it? It's Ferric Dawn, baby. And like, yeah, it's because it's fucking, like, I guess he brought this like thing to her. And there you go. Okay. Boom.
Keep looking back on maybe that's the pills. Don't know if it's real, but I like how it feels.
I like how it feels. I like how it feels. I'm in a stream. A lot of stuff going on with the vocal that doesn't need to happen. That melody and the bass. Swag slow, I would say, because those leads from Disco Candy Volume 2 are meant to be like, you know, like Adam 10, Mitagami, like swag to it, I would say. Right now it's just playing a bit too much and also a bit too fast, I would say. And right now it's lacking that swing that I feel those leads really work well with. So that's gonna be the main thing, man. Right now I'm not liking the way you're using my lead, dog. I would slow it down and rethink the bass pattern. Yeah, and then the vocals are doing way too fucking much. Just try it out for me, okay? I want you to like, and then you can tell me next stream you're dumb, you're a fucking retarded sen, and that's fine, you know? Swing, 16th, shit ton of swing, maybe even 1/8 swing combined in there. Not too much of the 1/8. 1/8 is a lot more sensitive. I fucking feel like you need swing on this because the thing with swing is that if you are at 128 BPM and you swing the shit out of it, then it's going to feel like you're at 124 BPM just due to the way the swing works. It makes the track feel slower, right? With these tracks, I feel slower is better. And then the bass pattern, yeah, you could leave it as is, but it just feels way too fast for what you're trying to do. I think it's my lead, but I'm not sure. I make these packs, but I don't know if they find these leads elsewhere. Which one is it? So I can learn from it. Yeah, so here, let me show you something real quick, right? So this tutorial's coming out right now in fucking 1 minute, but I did this tutorial real quick. And wait, fuck, it's not this one. But I'll just show you real quick. With those kind of melodies, I feel like the the MIDI notes are so fucking important. I'll show you what I mean. Let's see. I fucking use Sting on this. Look, here you go. And now I'm gonna play here.
Fico viciada aqui, aqui é só pentada.
Tapetada, 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 tapetada. Right, so if I play that lead where, like, let's say everything is like this. Right, like it feels like with the notes like tighter. It just feels a lot more like, I'll say this too, it could feel a lot thinner, but I feel like you can add more to the groove, make it feel less static, if that makes sense, because right now it feels static. So watch. Right, like I can work on the MIDI notes. This is what I would call the sauce. Like, you know, Axel has always been my, like, not my mentor, but like someone I want to be like. So in a tutorial, he was like, this is that professor shit right here. Everyone else is doing this. Some shit like that. This is that professor shit. It's little things like this where it's like the night and day on that shit. Cause now it's like more staccato, more groovy. That you allow the rhythm to breathe, because the lead isn't always ta 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 ta, right? It's like you start to shorten it a bit, but the thing is, you don't just want to shorten everything like that. You want to be intentional about it. You want to feel the music and go, I feel this little gap needs to be filled. Oh, and I feel this one. Nah, I don't want to hit that, so I'm gonna avoid that little gap. You know what I mean? Like, you make room. Like, that's what really brings these things, I feel, to life. If I had Adam 10 come in, like, Sen, make me sound a little better, I'd be like, oh, just do this. Right? See, that sounds so much better than the fucking elongated one. So it's like a lot of stuff like that. The swing is also very important. The BPM for this, I'm at 124. So usually that's gonna be the better bet, I would say, because now here it's like, and yeah, that's like a little section I made. But anyways, point being, maybe try that, slowing it down. Also, the bass patterns can also be a lot more swingy to it, and a lot of like, yeah, just cool, you know. It's I made the video, I explained it all on there, but those are things you can kind of try, right, to kind of just make this better. Also, the vocals are doing way too much, and Suno will do that. That's why I don't like Suno, because it can give me some good vocals, but usually I find Suno does how do you say this, like Suno like too much, you know. Instead of if it going like, I love them pills, I'll go, I love them pills, you know. Like, it just overdoes it, you know, like way overdoes it. Because that's one thing I said in the video too. With this style, you kind of want to be like cool without trying. I think that's a very important thing. Okay, so yeah, I would definitely try the stuff, the swing, all of that, the spacing of it. Da 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 da. Yeah, it gets way too busy here. It's all about space, man. Trust your idea, your main idea. If your main idea needs all these layers, then you're doing way too much. But again, it's all a learning craft. Like I said before, you go from like doing all this complicated shit to just keeping it really simple, because at the end of the day, simplicity is always key. And also obviously having really sick ass sounds, which, not to burst my thing, but that's the point of everything that I do. It's helping producers with dope sounds, and my hope is they use them in the proper way. It's not my fault if they decide to grab a sound and, like, you know, fucking like God knows what, right? So there is a bit of responsibility on that side. But yeah, man, cool. I would say the vocals cool. Have it not do way too much. Rethink the beat, maybe slow it down, experiment with swing, and try just keeping it simple. If you can't have something simple and have it move you, then and you're having to add all this shit, then at some point you're just not trusting your idea enough, or the idea isn't strong enough. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna do one more, guys, and I gotta get going. My mom just got back from the hospital. Gotta go check up on her. Gallbladder removed. I told her everything is gonna be all right. It's a very common procedure. I need to do this feedback stream. Bitch, I'll be right back. It's fucked, but yeah, it's true.
He was once a thug from around the way.
Slim Thug,
Okay.
Oh my god. What the fuck, bro? I am so sorry, bro. I'll get you in. Like, it's just shit, bro. There's rules, there's systems. Yo, bro, this is the, you know what? Like, I'm a millennial. I accept everyone for how they want to live, how they want to sound, how they want to look. You have the look of a fucking narc, of a fucking drug dealer, bro. My bad. I mean, and like you're sounding like a dude with pink hair in like booty shorts, New Balances 990 V2s, with a crop top at Pride, like, and then the song's called Thug. But that's the crazy thing. There was this like big hip hop producer that hit me up, and yeah, we did like some Latin house shit, and it was like he was a SoundCloud producer, and like he brought up all the SoundCloud rappers, and yeah, like I'm assuming this guy's gonna be tough and shit, but nah, he dresses very like rich, kind of like European. And then I was just like, damn, this doesn't add up, but it is what it is. That's the fun part of life. It's when it doesn't add up. You're like, what the fuck, right? It's like me, dude. You guys, I'm a dad. Look, I have 3 kids, and look at the way I act and talk, you know, because I don't want to lose that youngness, that testosterone, you know, shit. But with this, for me, it's like bass probably down an octave, and if you like it here, cool. But yeah, man, it's a hell of a mix here. We'll see where this goes, bro. This is very interesting, bro. Hell, bro. I think you're fine. I think your bass is fine. Devo vibes, baby. Devo vibes. This is so weird, but I love it. This is the kind of shit you need in a way, I would say, but the song idea is not really capturing me. It's not making me like fucking, like it's missing that. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just not making me move, Oh my God, that ARP is not it. Vida. You get what I'm a millennial. I accept this shit, but I can also criticize it. I'm like, you do you, bro. You do you, dog. But there's something, there's something funny about dog, and then it's like Euro dance shit, right? That's why I'm putting it. But yeah, it's not capturing me. That ARP is not it. Oh shit. Okay, so that ARP has to go. I think the beat is cool if you want to have the Doug with like the breakbeat stuff. That makes sense. I think that's fine. The big tumor in this is the fucking ARP, bro. That ARP is just not it. It sounds like you just fucking like slammed the keys with an ARP on and said hell yeah, and that's it, man. We need something else there, man. We need something else. Love, dog, love. Bro, bro! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Holy fuck! Oh! God damn! Here we go! Oh, shit! God damn it!
Sweet like cake, make me want to take a slice. I ain't trying to take it.
Nice part works. This works, G. It's good. Oh. Damn. Yeah, so it gets a little too hectic on that buildup. You want to do it controlled. I know it takes time. Like, you have to pay attention to your echo times, but you got to do it, man. If you want to do what you did, like, you have to be controlled about it. Anyways, he said, I don't know. I put this shit together in an hour before work. Tweet some atmosphere feels, but I think it lacks character. This does not lack It does. You know, it does lack character, man. It lacks discipline too, bro. I think God is saving us here. All right, this is what I'll say. Idea-wise, could make sense with the Doug vocal, with the offbeat bass, right? That works. The breakbeat idea works too. The ARP doesn't. The build-up doesn't. Too hectic. The acid drop makes sense, right? Crescendo, you climax, acid drop. That makes sense as well. You put the rumble in there. That's fine too. Right now, sonically, it's just not sounding there. But idea-wise, like I said, main thing for me is the vocal. Kick bass needs to make me dance. Right now, it's not. I don't know why. It could be drums, could be like the way it sounds sonically, but I'm not dancing to it. You know, I'm not doing the Macarena shit, you know. So that's what I would focus on if you really want to remix this whatever the vocals come from. Thug Love, whatever that means. That would be my main goal first. And then from there, okay, cool, go from there. All right, Cham, I have to stay. Yeah, go here. So this is like Mega Mind Rising Bones. I'm shaking because let me in the chat. All right. That's good. All right, guys, I have to get going. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Hopefully, I'm well rested. Gives me a lot of energy. I released a video. You guys can go watch it if you want. Peace out. Take care. Much love. Baby's in the back crying.